Right, Claude. So 3 points on Sunday, a clean sheet, but yet some of our fan base are not happy. Why do you think the reason for that is?
I think they're happy that we're in a league. We're in a good position in the league. I think it's more to do with
Style of play.
the style of play. It's more to do with
Personnel.
it's not convincing, and I think people are looking in the bigger picture, thinking, well, are we just there because other teams are failing? I don't know. I think a lot of if you look at this league season so far this year, I mean, apart from Liverpool, everyone is not really at full pelt, are they? I mean, Man City
have lost
to Wolves.
Two. And Norwich City as well.
Chelsea, 1 week they can be absolutely brilliant, like they were Sunday, and next week they could struggle. Man United, we all know the problems at Man United at the moment.
Yep.
Spurs are going through a bit of a rough patch as well.
I don't think it's a bit. It's more than a rough patch, that's for sure.
A few problems there.
A lot of problems.
And these are our rivals, and they're all we are slowly unnoticed, and that's a good thing in a way. Unnoticed getting up into third.
Absolutely.
But it's just the quality of the football, and I just feel that at the moment we're getting away with it. But will we get away with it for the rest of the season? And I don't think we will. But if the good thing is that we'll probably get Tierney now back after the international break.
Hopefully, and Hector as well. And
shame about Reece Nelson. Apparently, he's just picked up a knee injury. He might be out till November.
Oh, that's a massive shame.
That is a blow, really. Pepe's still really got to settle in. So once he settles in as well.
But he did.
And what does bother me, and we have a very expensive front line at the moment, and I think we've only scored 13, and I think about most of them goals have come from Aubameyang. And you've got to look at, but what you've got to look at is he can only score a certain amount of goals during the season.
Yes, that's
true.
Other
players have got. I mean, Sunday we got Louise popped up with that header, but
David,
is a. We're not really banging in the goals at the other end.
But remember, there's no Alexander.
Yeah, true.
He's another big, massive miss. Miss.
But even when he was playing, there seemed to be a problem with the balance of the team. That's the only thing. I think the midfield to me still looks ropey to me. I think that he still hasn't got the right combination for the midfield. I don't think he still hasn't got it right, because the service to the front in the second half was non-existent. I mean, in the second half, I'm going.
Well, Pierre did hit the post.
The second half was a bit, apart from that,
it wasn't as good as the first half.
The first half, first 20 minutes we was okay. I thought we'd done really well first 20 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Saka was doing well. Pepe had a lovely shot, was unlucky with one. But I just feel that, I don't know about you, I just feel that I still think I still need to see that improvement, but maybe when these players come back we might see it.
Yeah, well, I think that was happen. I think that will happen when they come. I think 3 points can't be sniffed out. I don't think we played very well. I don't think we played well at all, but we played well enough to win. The funny thing is that Bournemouth didn't, luckily, AFC Bournemouth didn't really offer that much. I was looking at the stats at the game on the screen at half time, and they didn't have a shot in the first half. So it showed you they were very below par. We were very below par. Listen, what
you also got to realise that apart from Liverpool, the teams we've had played this season, and even you could say we played Man United and Spurs, but they're two teams in a downward spiral at the moment.
Yeah, but so are we though.
But
not
what I'm
now,
trying to say,
we've come from a downward spiral as well.
The opposition, apart from the only defeat this season, hasn't been, and we've only won every game we're in the league.
It's more than one goal.
We've only won by one goal.
Yeah, that's
and
interesting.
I've noticed, and someone was telling me the other day that Freddie has more control in the Carabao, and it gives him more control over the team and everything.
Oh, really?
In the Carabao and Europa, and I see there's more with Freddie's teams. A lot of these players, aren't they, from the young as well? Yeah. There seems to be more of a free-flowing game.
Yeah.
And there seems to be much better in the Europa and the Carabao game, and we've won them convincingly. And when we played in the league, we've just the wins that we've had, we've just got over the line. They've all been scrappy wins, haven't they? They've not. None of them have really been. You haven't seen really. You can't really tell me this season.
Well,
you've seen an outstanding performance and yet we're still at third in the league, which is strange.
Which is good. But it brings me on to my point.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to, we have not
That's
seen one real outstanding performance in the Premier League this season.
No, not yet. But it is only 8 games, isn't it? So the thing is, I think it's not been a bet. But the thing is, that's the sign of a good team that don't play well and can still win. I think we with Freddie and the Carabao and the Europa League, I think that's different to the Premier League. I think the demands in the Europa League and Carabao are not as big as the Premier League.
It's just that I noticed if you look at, I mean, they're not a great side, Liège, but I would say they were about the same level as Bournemouth, and yet we absolutely hammered back Liège. You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we should have had 2 penalties. That is true as well.
Against
on Sunday.
On Sunday. Yeah.
But apparently he didn't even go to VAR, or if he did, he didn't go on the screen.
I saw it. I don't.
Oh, we did go, yeah. So
thank you, Brennan.
But it didn't go on the screen. Normally it comes up the screen. VAR looking back.
I don't think one of them was a penalty. To be fair.
All right.
But listen, we would take that, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And we would prefer to
points-wise, position-wise, can't complain. No.
Than playing well, and not winning.
Performances are important because eventually you can't play like that and get away with it all season.
Like I said, I don't think we would. And obviously, when the other players like Hector, Rob, and Kieran get integrated back into the side again, you see a different.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it makes much difference, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what? I think now this got to a point where with him and Unai, they're not. It's got to breaking point. Sorry, it's got to a breaking point now with the two of them. And what has happened now is that even if Mr. Ozil trains well and looks good in training, I think the coach now has had enough, and he's not going to pick him whatever. So I think we have to. It's sad because I think what I've heard of this season, he has put it in training. Yeah. He's not had really a chance, really.
He hasn't had a chance.
I mean, I think he's had a few minutes against Forest. He played Forest 50 minutes of 60 minutes against Forest. That's all he's done this season. And
he played against Watford, didn't he?
And you remember he did have all that problems where he had to.
Yes, with Siad. Yes. That's true. So, that's a very good point.
I think now that the rift between the coach and the players got to such a point that even if Mesut Ozil was pulling everything out in training, I don't think he'd get picked again. And the sad reality is that they're just trying to get him out, and I think they're trying to just what they're doing now. I think is just say we don't really want you at this club, and maybe in January he'll say, "Well, I'm going," because he won't want. He won't want to stay around. I know people say, well, he's on 300 grand a week and he's going to see it out, but at the end of the day, players want to play. And if you're a professional, you want to play football. You don't want to be sitting around doing that in the stands.
Some do, some don't. But yeah.
It's not always about money, you know. People say about money.
Especially when you've got enough.
You can have all the money in the world, but you're still going to get a bit. You're going to really get down about it if you're not playing football and you're. So I think something will be sorted. I think probably a move to Turkey, with probably an agreement with the clubs that we half the loan or something. Yeah, that's what I think anyway.
Wow.
What do you think? Yeah.
I hope it's not true that there's a rift, but obviously there's something. Hopefully it can be amicably resolved, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Robbie was asking the question after Aston Villa about him, and from what I saw, a lot of us were saying that we would have him in the squad. I mean, I'd have him in the squad.
I don't think at the moment he's pushing for the play because he hasn't played. So
well, at least on the bench then.
Yeah, at least on the bench. He's better than what we got on the bench. Yeah,
absolutely. But it's the head coach's. It's the head coach's prerogative now, and that's not saying.
At this moment, it looks like there's the coach and him have now come to a certain stage where the coaches say, "Well, I ain't playing you, whatever." So we have to accept that.
Obviously, other prerogatives are available, but like my prerogative. Right, Claude? So the legend, that is Arsene, has come out and categorically stated they will never, ever manage another Premier League club again in his career. Do you think that this has further cemented his legendary status?
We all say these things, but
Yeah,
at, the
no,
end
but
of
he's
the day,
saying-
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I mean, I heard Cesc Fabregas say he would never play for Chelsea. And
But can you compare? Can you compare the two? Can you compare the two? No, you're right. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
we'll never play for a Premier League team again.
Yeah, no,
and
we
Chelsea,
actually-
and what happened?
No, you're right. But and you can't. But remember,
So
Cesc-
what I'm trying to what I'm trying to say to you is that people will say these things, but
So you don't? Are you saying you don't believe it? Because
I think if Manchester United
you
came in
must be no.
with an incredible offer,
Manchester United, the way they
I
are,
think the challenge is there for him
the
to
way
come again.
the way they are, the way Manchester United are.
I just feel
No,
that.
I don't think so.
I think the challenge. I think.
I'm glad you're.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why. I'll
brilliant.
tell you why I think he might want to. He might still have that little bit. Might come back just to prove that he can do it again in the Premier League.
Yeah. Well.
And that is still, I think, in him thinking.
But he knows he can.
I know I can. I maybe can do it again somewhere else. So I wouldn't rule it out.
I would.
Because I can't see. I don't think he's giving it up completely. I can't see it. I think he wants to be on the day-to-day running of a football club.
Yeah, he can.
I still think if Manchester United come in,
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Because the thing is, don't forget,
there's always them down the road as well.
Who? He never.
That could be open as well.
He never could go
no,
there.
but that could be to have a real.
No.
The people that wanted him out at Arsenal, the people that.
No, but if you're.
That might be a little bit of a.
And incentive, no, but you're saying
If I'm to be honest with you, if I was in his shoes myself, with the people that wanted, like myself and all the others that wanted him to go, I'd want to come back and prove it to them, not just me, people in the media, people all over, that prove it to them that I can, and really stick up and what pace to do it than down the road.
Yeah, but you would do that to get back at them.
No.
I'm saying if you was Arsene, you'd do that because Claude, you're saying that.
No, what I'm just saying, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want them to be part of that. But I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say, if I was in his shoes, with what he put up with, all the sticky talk from the likes of the fans, the people outside, in the media that he's took, I would want to try and prove myself, and if I was him, see what I can do. It's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah,
I wouldn't rule it. I wouldn't rule out.
Challenges available like Challenge
The
TV.
one job I wouldn't rule out is Manchester United.
Why, Claude?
I wouldn't rule it out because it's the biggest club it's the biggest club in the.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Probably
agree.
one of the biggest clubs in the world.
One of the biggest, but not the biggest. You can turn them down. Why
and
not?
I don't think.
Alan Shearer
I don't
did it
think in England.
twice.
I don't think.
And Patrick Clyde.
When Manchester United, with the status they are, come calling, it's very difficult to turn it down.
I think you're mixing them up with Barcelona, Real Madrid. I'm sorry, you cannot put them in this same. I'm sorry, you cannot put them in the same.
They are massive.
No, I'm not saying
they are massive.
I'm not saying they're not massive, but if it's Barcelona, Real Madrid, I'll agree with you. But Manchester United, no. And the thing is, you're saying that you bring me on to another point that he would manage them after the disgusting. It's not funny, the disgusting, nasty, vile songs that they used to call him, where Alex Ferguson, who was his rival at the time, had to come out and tell their so-called fans to stop. He would go there after what they used to call him. They used to call him on a regular basis, and I actually heard them. I heard them call him that on a regular basis. And the thing is, the man that Arsene is that, listen, he will be disappointed. He will be hurt by the criticism he's received. But from knowing the man to chat to, he doesn't care about that. He doesn't, because he's a very honourable man. He's a very honourable. And when you're honourable, even when people have goals at you, people have goals at you. You don't do that to say, "I'll get back at you." He's a very honourable man.
Yeah,
He's a
but-
very, very honourable man.
So is Rafa Benitez, but he was
but he's
hated by the Chelsea fans. He got abused by the Chelsea fans.
Absolutely.
And yeah, he went to manage them.
He did. But
I don't know whether that comes into it. But I know what you're saying.
No, you're right. But you're right, and that's a good point. But it'd be different if Rafa Benitez managed Everton. Then you know what I mean. But I think so. So called international break.
Boring, isn't it? What do you do
international break? It's not boring. For me, it's not boring. I use it as a time to relax. And you know, what is it? We Nigeria are going to be playing Brazil, and we've got Togo in African Championship. That's in Singapore.
God,
but that's going to be
taking players all around the world now.
That's going to be on the 18th. So I don't know how that's going to work. Where that's the fixed time. We got Angola in African Championship. Obviously England are playing, Scotland are playing, Wales are playing, Ireland are playing.
Yeah, but they're all back by Tuesday, aren't they? Most of them.
Well, hopefully, and obviously the women's as well. But the thing is, international break this Sunday is the big one. Please tell me you know what the big one is on Sunday.
The big one, Sunday.
The big one. I'll give you a clue, which I shouldn't really. Obviously, other programs are available. Yeah. Like, give us a clue. Do you ever give us a clue? Yeah. With Lionel Flair. Obviously, other Lionels are available, like Lionel Richie.
Well, never mind all that rubbish. Go on.
Give us a clue.
Yeah, you definitely got to give me a clue. Come on, what is that?
Women's football. The big one. That's the clue that you should have get.
You wouldn't.
You see, he's too good. That's why I know
At Kings Meadow.
At Kings Meadow.
Is it Kings Meadow?
Sorry, Kings Meadow. You see, that's why when we're on the coach, I never give him clues because he's too good. He's too good. Yes, the big one.
There's the one. The top,
Chelsea
top
versus
of the table clash, isn't it?
Chelsea versus us. And you remember last season, we smashed Chelsea on the pitch 5-0. And when we won that was a platform
Your mate Emma
to win in the league.
I wasn't very
she ain't my mate, Emma Hayes. She's not my mate. She went no, she's not happy. She's not happy, but that's not she ain't my mate. She ain't my mate.
Anyway, so
she used to be someone.
What's happening now?
I used to chat to.
Is there European Championships that they're playing for now? England? Are they qualifying in the women's?
In the women's. Yeah.
European.
There was a friend. They had a friendly against Brazil.
No, but are they now? Is it all set up for? Because they only just had the World Cup, haven't they?
Yeah. I think the European Championships.
So now qualifiers now.
Yeah, as well. So they unfortunately England ladies and women lost to Brazil 2-1.
No, that's a surprise result, isn't it? But
well, no, Brazil. Listen, Brazil are good. Brazil are good. It's disappointing England lost.
What did they do in the World Cup, Brazil? They didn't win it.
They didn't win it, but no, I suppose England got further than them. But Brazil are good. Brazil have Marta.
Oh, that's it. I remember.
And she's got the most caps ever. No, Italy didn't beat Brazil.
I'm sure they beat them in the qualifying bit. I'm sure.
No, they won't. Remember, they don't qualify because remember it's South America and Europe, so they can't qualify.
No, in the World Cup tournament.
No, I don't think Brazil. I think Brazil beat Italy. I don't think Brazil beat.
No, I think Italy beat them.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, so yeah, we won 5-0. So what I'm going to say to you is, we won 5-0 last season. Prediction for Sunday. I'm fortunate enough to be going.
I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'll take that. I will say 3-0 to us. Half time 1-0. Kim Little 45. Full time 3-0. Jordan Nobbs 89 and Vivian Miedema.
Is she fit 3-0. Now?
Yeah, Jordan's fit.
I know she's fit. I mean, is she actually fit?
Yes, she's fit as a
she's
footballer. Nice looking and she's fit as a footballer.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
We'll
she had an injury.
That.
What I meant, she meant
she had an injury. Yeah, she had an injury.
So I didn't want you to take it the wrong way.
Me? Why should I take it the wrong way?
I know what you're like.
You know what I'm like? Did I say it? You're the one who said it.
Anyway. Leave the comments in the box.
Thank you very much.
Leave some nice comments for
watching.
Change,
and please be respectful.
No, they always are.
No. Well, I like
even if they're not, they've got their own opinions.
No. You got your own opinions.
I mean, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
And we appreciate that. But please be respectful as we are to you.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching. See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.